We welcome you to Warrior Stadium here in Danville, Indiana for tonight's high school football regional matchup between the Danville Warriors and the Bishop Chatard Trojans here on the ISC Network. The Trojans come into tonight's contest with a record of 7-5 under first-year head coach Rob Doyle. Danville is 12-0 and looking for their first regional title in 17 years under second-year coach Casey Woods. This is the Endeavor Communication pregame show. Don't be tortured by technology. Call 1-800-922-6677 or visit www.weendeavor.com for all your telecommunications and technology needs. I am Pete Gasho. Joining me up in here tonight, Mr. Mike Rossick. First time we ever get a call game together. I love it. Heard you on some baseball, heard you on some football. Now we get to sit in here and do a really good game here tonight. But before we get into that one, Mike, let's take a look at what happened last week.
Yeah, last week Danville and Greencastle took on each other in a sectional title game, and Danville got on the board early, as you see Ben Stevens make this catch, and then he takes it all the way to the house, making some nice moves along the way, getting Danville on the board early, and then it was time for their stud, Alec Burton, to take over the rest of the game. You'll see three phenomenal plays here. One, he lays out that 6'5" body. He just lays out, makes a great catch. And then this one just shows the pure brute strength that he has.
Oh, my.
Bowling over all the Greencastle defenders and also taking one of his own guys into the end zone.
Just get out of my way. I'm coming through.
And then here they take advantage of his height, as Greencastle's defender was only about 5'8", going against 6'5". They threw it up in the air, and Alex able to get it. And you see from the fans, he's good.
And then we get the celebration here at the end. Look at those long flowing locks of blonde hair there. It's been a little while for you and I to have anything like that, hasn't it?
That's right.
Well, congratulations to them on getting them that sectional win. Let's go ahead and we will take a quick break. We showed you what happened last week. We're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit about this game here tonight right after these messages.
Again?
Tortured by technology? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with Speed Geeks. Our Speed Geeks are expert technicians ready to rescue you from technology troubles. Our experts are here to get and keep your Wi-Fi running properly. We'll even make sure all of your devices stay connected. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications, technology for real people.
Rose for the end zone, man open. That's a touchdown. Touchdown grab for Marion.
There you go.
And why pull up for a jumper from 3 or even a mid-range when you can go right down the lane?
Sowers is back, reaches up, and it's a grand slam for De La
Hands
Salle.
all alone. Scott, got it.
Great look by Coach Stick to break down the defense.
Not getting their messages? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with eWireless. Endeavor Communications combines the nation's largest 4G LTE network with friendly hometown service, so you'll always be connected to your kids. We also provide internet, television, security, and telephone services with outstanding local support. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications, technology for real people.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Irritated by your internet provider? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with eForce high-speed internet. Download speed? No problem. Download an HD movie in seconds with our remarkable gigabit speed. Endeavor not only provides the latest fiber optic technology, we're also here to help you use it. We also provide television, wireless, security, and telephone services with outstanding local support. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications, technology for real people.
We welcome you back here to Danville High School, home of the Danville Warriors. Pete Cascio, Mike Rossick. And Mike, I believe we have a great matchup here tonight. Same game last year was a sectional game. It was a back and forth game. Danville came out ahead of that, a 40-35 win, a very close game. Do you expect to see the same here tonight?
I do. This is one of the best games we've got in the state as far as regional matchups tonight. We've got a lot of fans here, a lot of camera crews around. I expect this to be a very tight-knit battle here.
We got two very, very good quarterbacks that we're going to showcase here tonight. I know we'll talk about one pretty soon here. Those number 8 junior Mark Nondorf, and then Danville's number 12 Toby Highland. And man, both of these guys can air it out, and I especially watch Nondorf, and when he's given time to sit back in that pocket, I mean, he can just pick defense off. I mean, he can light you up.
Yeah, and I've had the pleasure of watching Toby Highland. This will be the third game this season. As you take a look at our impact players tonight, Toby Highland, you see 65% completion percentage, which is outstanding. 42 touchdowns and only 8 interceptions. He's thrown for 2,600 yards. He is outstanding in the pocket. He can do it with his feet when he needs to, and you've got to watch for the big plays. And then we've got Dalen Taylor for Bishop Chatard. You see he's over 1,000 yards. He's had 5 games of over 100 yards rushing this year with 12 touchdowns. He's going to be key for them to get going early to keep Danville's offense off the field.
Our impact players are brought to you by eShield Security. We're going to talk about our X Factor, but let's get into our X Factor by talking about a little bit about defense, because almost all pre-games, all you hear about is this offense side. But man, we got some on both sides of the ball. We have some very impressive defensive players, and one of those guys is our X Factor here tonight, and we'll showcase him right there. Tell us a little bit about Dylan Plant.
Dylan Plant, this kid lives in the offensive backfield. A couple games ago, watched this kid, and every play he was on the ball, he almost takes the handoff away from the quarterback before the running back can get there. You can see he's one of the best of getting to the quarterback. He leads the state with 20.5 sacks, 32 tackles for loss, and this kid is phenomenal to watch.
On the other side of the ball, not to take away from Mr. Plant there, but Will Kellison, 6'4", 250, actually going to Miami, Ohio, and he is a very impressive specimen on the other side of the ball there also, Mike. Let's talk about our keys to victory, Sunbelt Rentals keys to victory. Mike, tell us about those.
For Chatard, they have to limit the big plays. As you saw in our pregame little clip there, Danville can create plays in a hurry. They've got big play receivers, Alec Burton, who's going to Ohio University. You've got Ben Stevens, who is going to Marion. These guys can really hurt you deep. And then both teams have got to limit the turnovers. You can't afford to turn this ball over, especially in this big of a game. So taking care of the ball is key, and I have a feeling that special teams are going to play a huge part tonight. Whether it's on punts, you flip the field position, or you have to watch out because Danville does like to use a squib kick on their kickoffs. So Chatard's going to have to control the ball whenever it is kicked off.
We will revisit those at the half, maybe our halftime show, maybe take a look back at some of those keys of victory and see how they played out here tonight, and see if maybe those special teams really do come into play. And that's pretty much going to do it right here for our pre-game show. We'll step aside, we'll get a few commercials in, and we'll be back for a fantastic game here on high school football regional matchup. Number 7, Bishop Chatard, and number 3, Danville Warriors.
There's no cost for imagination, no charge for dreams, no limit to what we can accomplish together. It takes grit, determination, but mostly it takes you. They are your ideas, your visions. We're here to help. Early mornings, late nights, heavy loads. We are real people turning extraordinary dreams into reality. Sunbelt Rentals. Your ideas, our equipment.
It hits the rim right as the light goes in.
Hogan across the middle, finds the end zone, and touchdown.
Wow. Denard looking to throw this time. Going deep down the field, he's got music. Look at this one again.
Time will expire and the Gophers will win.
Is on the board.
food, shelter, fast Wi-Fi. It's all we really need. Good thing Endeavor has the fast, reliable internet it takes to power all the Wi-Fi hungry gadgets in your home. All at once. With speeds up to 10 gig, get smooth HD streaming video, gaming, music, and surfing, all with no waiting, no buffering, no kidding. Call or click WeEndeavor.com and upgrade to Indiana's fastest internet today.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
We welcome you back here to Danville High School. Pete Gasho, Mike Rossick here. Take a look over there at Bishop Chatard. And all year long, Mike, we've been saying this is a beautiful night for football. This is a beautiful night for football. Well, this is the first time that I think it's been down in the 30s or something. And I'm telling you what, these guys, we talked about the defense. We know they can hit. Man, they're going to feel it out there tonight.
They are. And, you know, it's going to be tough on everybody. You know, this is a beautiful night for football because here lately we've had almost baseball weather to be playing football in. Now you're back to what football is supposed to be like, and guys are going to have to – you're going to see who the men are tonight whenever you see those pads popping, see who gets up off the ground first.
We talked a little bit about Indianapolis Bishop Chatard. Okay, 13 state titles in football. The last one was in 2015. They play in a Circle City Conference. 2016, they went 6-6. They lost to Danville, what we talked about earlier in the sectionals. They're 40-35. This is Doyle's first year as head coach. He took over for legendary coach Vince Lorenzano, who has 7 state titles left on the state title, which is a good way to go out. And that's just an impressive run. So he's some big shoes to fill. But, man, they play a tough schedule. They really do.
They do. And they don't just play local Indiana teams. They play teams from all over, and that has made them better. They're a younger team. Looking through their roster, you see a lot of sophomores and juniors on there, which is a great problem to have when you're looking towards your future. When we look across at their sideline from up here, I mean, there is a bunch of kids out there. And, you know, these are 2 big schools, big-time football programs that are on the uphill swing. Of course, Chatard has a lot of history with 13 state titles. And here we go with a matchup where Chatard has owned the series. They're up 12-1. Danville got the lone win last year in the sectional title.
And here comes your Danville Warriors. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're all right. There we see them rushing out on the field, led by Ben Stevens. He's not only one of their best offensive players, but he's kind of the heart and soul of that team, getting them going. And then you've got the fiery, energetic Coach Casey Woods. Like I said, I've had the pleasure of watching these guys a few games this year, and he is great to watch on the sidelines because he is very enthusiastic, and he's right there supporting his kids.
There's an impressive record in the 2 years, 22-3, like I said, in his second year. And in his second year, he's sitting 12-0 and 7-0 in the conference. I mean, that's just an impressive mark right there. In 2016, they went 10-3. They lost to Lawrenceburg 37-20 in the regionals. And their last semi-state title came in 1999. They were a 2A team at that time. They have not won a state. But when you look at this team, offensively, defensively, they have the makings of a team that can get there.
They do. And they have the core group of guys here, a great quarterback, a great 1-2 punch in the running back, and they're all around very versatile on both sides of the ball. And this team is going to be hard to knock out of this tournament. The Chatard team could be the team to do it if they can slow Danville down. Danville does have a lot of speed all around the ball. See what Chatard can do tonight and see if Danville can strike again and beat them for the second time in the last 2 years.
Mike, like you said, you get a lot of younger teams. You'd say the experience side belongs to Danville, but when you look over at Chatard also is that those sophomores and juniors, those juniors are playing like seniors now. The sophomores playing like juniors. They always say that. I hear many people say it, but it's really true when you get into this time of the year. They are expecting you to step up and play at the next level, and that's what you got to do. As Coach Casey Woods said, it was a monumental effort for Danville last year. He called it a monumental effort. So, and he says it's going to be a monumental effort tonight.
It is, and neither one of these teams can take the other lightly. They're both going to have to come out here and play 48 minutes of football from first whistle to the final buzzer going off. They have got to play and leave everything out there. And, you know, as bad as both teams want to win, I think the coaching staff on either one, yes, they'd be disappointed with the loss, but if they know their team goes out there and leaves everything on the field, gives it 110%, they will be satisfied.
Danville will receive. And back deep, I believe, is Ben Stevens, or it might be 22. And I have to find out. I would say Stevens is usually back there. And we'll get that for you here.
It looks like Austin Cowart.
There you go.
There.
There you go. We're about ready to get this one underway. I'm fired up. The fans are fired up. And here we go. They'll kick it deep. And it looks like maybe an offside.
It must be, because nobody on Danville's team moved. Must be a flag down. Yep, offsides on the kicking team.
Ooh. So here we're going to back it up just a little bit. We're going to try this one more time. Now they're going to give them a little bit more room. And they kicked it right to Sawinski that time. If they do the same thing, they could end up with a very good starting position here.
Yeah, and this is one of those keys to the game that we pointed out, the special teams, because Danville does have a very good return team.
They do the same. Sawinski will field it about at the 10. Moves to the outside where he'll be brought down right about the 25-yard line, right there where the sticks were.
Yeah, it looks like Austin Cowart that was on that return for Danville there, number 22.
We'll see Toby Highland now lead his team out on the field. And we'll take a look at that starting offense with Toby Highland. You got Alex Skinner, Alec Burton, Lucan, Broderick, Stevens, Thompson, Buchanan, Christian Whitcomb.
Yeah, Danville likes to start out the game with Skinner in the backfield and then look for Schubert to enter and pick right up where Skinner leads off.
Skinner to his left, gets the ball, goes right up the middle, big hole there, and torching that defense right off, firing these fans up. Take a look here, Mike.
Yeah, great hole opened up, and Skinner doing a great job of getting skinny and getting through that hole.
It took somebody skinny to get through there. Them big linemen got their butts around, and he just slid right through between them and got the first down. This time he's back to pass. This is a deep ball. Oh, boy. They were looking for number 11. That's Lucan, another capable receiver. Had a couple drop balls, I believe, against I'm trying to think who the team was earlier this year, but he's had a heck of a catch in the end zone to make up for it. It was a very impressive play.
Yeah,
it might have been one that you were calling.
Yes, that was their first round of sectional game.
It was right over
against South Vermilion.
There you go. That's
what it was. And he had a couple big drops, and there he got behind the defense. The ball was a little bit underthrown, but still should have been a catch.
You could tell it was working in his head, but he came back and made a heck of a play later on. Very capable receiver. Once again, the give up the middle for a short gain. And we'll take a look at that defense now with Coon, Sullivan, Kellison, McNillis, Babcock, Schrader, Sawinski, Whitmore, Cheek, and Osborne.
Yeah, and across the front line there are 3 linemen for Chatard. They go 215, 210, and 250. There's some good-sized boys out there that Danville's got to beat off the line of scrimmage.
And again, we talked about number 90, Will Kellison. Keep an eye out for him. A quick pass over the middle. That one is caught.
And there's Alec
First
Burton
down.
right there. That is one of Toby Highland's favorite receivers right there. Take a look. Nice catch. And
Looked like he had the first down. They marked him short. Highland looks over. Taking his time here. And the clock's going to expire, and they're going to have to call a timeout. An early timeout here. I don't know if they just got confused on what was going on, if they were going to try to call it, maybe try to get them to jump off sides.
Yeah, it looked like they settled for the delay of game penalty right there and back him up. Toby Highland's also their punter here. Does a very good job. And this will be key to pin Chatard back deep here.
See if he can get a good one away here. He does. Deep kick, fielded around the 25. Great downfield coverage.
That is a great tackle right there by number, was that 26 or 25?
It looked like 28 coming in there.
That would be Tristan Carson. Yeah, his jersey was kind of wrinkled up there, and from up here it looked like a 6. But
man, he was flying downfield.
yes, he was, and a great job because that one looked like it was returnable.
Let's see Nondorf here. See if his offensive line can give him a little bit of room. He'll pitch it out. Got a little bit of room over there. Maybe a gain about 2.
And right there, almost immediately, Dylan Plant in on that tackle along with Tanner Knotts.
We take a look at the offense for Chatard here. Nondorf and Barton, Kesselbrock, Sawinski, Marcella, Annie, Solomon, Woods, and Meyer. Pass right over the middle. That one is caught for the first down. That was number 80.
Take another look here. Little slant across the middle. Good for about 12 yards to give them a first down.
Kessenbrock. It's a big first down.
Now it looks like Chatard's looking to spread it out here. They got 4 wides.
Empty set. Nondorf. Oh, out of the hands of the receiver. And I bet that ball is just very slick here tonight.
Oh, yeah, you know it is, and hard because that.
They were looking for Taylor.
Yeah, and that was a dangerous pass there. It was a little high, and the way Danville defenders fly around at the ball and with their speed, good thing that one went to the ground.
Nondorf will hand it off, but look at the defense come in. Nowhere to go.
Wow, you've got Alec Burton, you've got Dylan Plant, and then you've got Taryn Lawson who came in on the end and just shut that down. Great job of gang tackling by Danville.
Just the whole defensive line on that play. And that was huge.
Outstanding play after giving up a first down pass a couple plays ago. Now they lose 6 yards on that play.
3rd and 16.
And this is not the type of position Chatard wants to be in against this Danville defense.
Trips to his left. Nondorf rolling out to his right now, being pressured, looked for his receiver. It was caught, but he was out of bounds. Once again,
great job there by Carson Waddell knocking that ball down.
Kesselbrock. Take a look at one more time, Mike. Look at the pressure.
Good pass, but a great job by Waddell getting his hands in there.
Slid that right hand in and knocked that thing away.
And there you saw how much pressure Danville gets in the backfield, and they are just relentless with it.
They'll have to punt this away, waiting back there. Ben Stevens, he will call for the fair catch.
Good punt there because Stevens is a very dangerous returner. He had the first 2 weeks of sectionals, he had returns for touchdowns both weeks, and you do not want to kick it where he has a chance to return it.
It looked like he could really track that ball down. It was heading back to his left a little bit, so he called for the fair catch.
Yeah, and the wind looks like it's gusting pretty good out there. We can see some flags up here, and it's blowing towards Danville's face right now, so that may affect some of their plays.
Be a handoff.
And there's a good look at Schubert there.
They'll bounce in between Skinner and Schubert. And Schubert just a sophomore, but man, he has got some speed too.
Yes, he does. He hits the hole hard and gets his feet moving quick.
Showing a little like they were going to blitz against Schubert. Gets tripped up this time, nowhere to go. I'm not sure if he got tangled up or something got in there and got him by the shoestring, but
yeah. And take a look here. Oh,
yeah, looked like he just tried to plant with that left foot and had nowhere to go.
Turf Monster got him there.
Got it, yeah.
Yeah, Schubert, there's a little history with him. I played football against his dad and his uncle. They both played at North Putnam, which is a school that Danville's familiar with. His dad was a quarterback and his uncle was a heck of a running back.
Once again, to Schubert, able to make a move to the outside, get the first down before he shoved out of bounds, moving the chains, trying to get that momentum going. Really no momentum as of yet for either team. They need this first down to kind of get that going.
Take a look at him as he gets the corner here and is able to turn it upfield to get the first down. And that's key for both teams, to be able to set the edge and get your running backs on the outside. Danville does a great job of sealing there.
Highland gives it to Schubert again. This time testing left side of that line. Man, they are going after the ball. Which you do if you can get them stood up. First guy, that next guy come in. If he can go after it. We talked about turnovers. That would be huge.
Yeah, that would.
You could see him rip it out.
Yeah, they did rip it out, but I think his knee was down first. And they may have blown it dead by holding him up there, stop his forward progress.
10 on the play clock. Highland looking for the call. He's got to go quick, and he may have to take another timeout with some more confusion. And with that timeout, we'll just take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back with more football here on the ISC.
Worried your family isn't protected at home? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with eShield Security Solutions. With Endeavor eShield Security Solutions, peace of mind comes from knowing your family and your business are safe. We also provide internet, television, wireless, and telephone services with outstanding local support. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications, technology for real people.
Back here at Danville High School, Pete Gasher and Mike Rossick, 0-0 on the scoreboard early here in the first.
You know, this game kind of reminds me, as we take a look there at Coach Casey Woods, This kind of reminds me of the way Greencastle started last week.
Highland all by himself. This time just tucks it in and keeps it. And he gets the first down. And once again, they not the best spot on the ball. We have maybe a little bit of an audio issue here. There we go. Okay, you there? All right, sorry about that. We had some audio issues. I think we're still kind of going through here. Something going on, but we'll continue on. The crowd was not very happy about the spot of the ball.
No, they were not at all.
That's the second time they've spotted him a little bit short. Danville taking their time here. They'll hand it off this time to Alex Skinner. And I don't think he got the first down.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he got it there. Looks like Chatard was able to stop him, and they do hold up 4th down. Great job there of shooting through the gap. And that is Joseph Schaefer, senior free safety, coming up on that. And kind of surprising here, Danville's going to punt on 4th and just under 1 yard.
And once again, they got to go quick. They get it off. Highland with a good punt. Fair catch called for. Just short of the 25.
That looks like Nico Sawinski, number 1 for Chatard back there.
They'll stop the ball right at the 24. 4:28 here. Nondorf gets Danville to jump offsides. That defense is just sitting there just like they're ready to fire off of that snap. So just the slightest call.
Yeah, a good little hard count there by Nondorf. Be able to get them to jump.
So get a free 5 out of that one. Nondorf now looking to put it in the air. This one picked off, and it's going to be taken all the way back. Touchdown, pick 6, that's Danville.
Mark Broderick with a huge play there as he kept his eyes in the backfield, stepped in front of that pass and took it to the house.
Man, did he bite on that. You could see that one just forming right in front of our eyes.
Take a look here as Nondorf pump fakes, and then Broderick's able to jump right in front of it, and there was nobody going to stop him. And there we go. One of those turnovers that we talked about in pregame turns right into 6 points for Danville.
It's the defense getting the first score here. The point after is up, and it is good. 7-0. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Just like that, it is a 1-run lead for Texas.
Pushes it ahead with the jam.
Down. We're going to see a slamma-jamma.
Put it in the air. Marley's there. Touchdown. Is it caught? Touchdown! Are you kidding me? Down with the ball in the end zone.
With the three. Up the middle. Touchdown. Looking for the alley-oop.
7-0 Danville Warriors. Defense getting the job done here, Mike.
Yeah, take a look. Mark Broderick reading that play perfectly, steps in front of the pass and takes it to the house. That is huge, a way to start this game. And we were talking about how nobody had momentum. It was kind of back and forth. It's the way the Greencastle-Danville game started last week. Both teams, they'd get a couple first downs and have to punt. And then all of a sudden, Ben Stevens burnt Greencastle deep for a touchdown. This time it's the defense that steps up, and Mark Broderick able to step in and take it to the house.
So we'll circle that Broderick play and see if this doesn't jumpstart the Danville Warriors and fire them up, as they could come right back out. Highland will squib kick that one, mishandled, picked up, and taken just short of the 30-yard line, where the Trojans will take over at that point.
Yeah, and there's where you run the risk on both sides of that. You get a good squib kick. Chatard, if they don't handle that cleanly, Danville recovers it. They've got great field position. But it also turns into a scramble drill there because you don't get all the lanes filled. If he's able to break that, there's nobody behind to stop him from running it back for a touchdown.
So we're hearing the goods and the bads of the squib kick. You got to stay in your lanes, and you got to play.
You do, and I've seen Danville the last 3 games that we've done, and they have mastered the squib kick.
Nondorf this time will hand it off. Running back who gets across the 50-yard line. Fantastic run. Finding some room on that right-hand side. Dalen Taylor, man, he's got some wheels also.
Look at this one coming right into your living room as he gets around the corner and is able to pick up several yards on that play.
So that's a good downfield blocking. One more guy, and he could take it to the house right there.
Yeah, great job by the receivers of blocking downfield, but a great job of pursuit on Danville's defense as well.
Nondorf fakes it to Taylor, pulls it back out, and gets it over to his wide receiver, Kessenbrock.
Yeah, good job on that, picking up about 4 to 5 yards. Quick little hitch, and you see how quickly Danville's defensive backs are there to make the stop.
2nd and 6 for Nondorf. He's got Taylor to his right. They give it to him. Breaking tackles. And I'm not gonna say he got the first down because you never know.
Yeah, depends on the spot here. That was Jace Heitkamp for Danville on the tackle. Good job.
And then they give it to him. So that is a first down.
Good job there by Heitkamp grabbing the ankles and not letting go, because I have a feeling that if Dalen Taylor gets a little bit of daylight, he can turn it on, and he has breakaway speed.
Boy, Danville packing it in that box right there, and this time it works for him. Taylor maybe gets a couple, maybe one out of that. Boy, but they're really packing it in the box there.
Yeah, I think they're trying to dare Chatard to pass against their defensive backs. They're going to start loading the box knowing that Taylor, take a look here.
Ooh.
Taron Lawson in there. See a little chippiness there at the end.
You see Plant.
Plant
I would expect that from him. Oh, boy. That one right in the hands. I think that timing was good.
Yeah, that was very good, and Broderick almost had a second pick there.
John Marcella was the intended receiver here. Boy, ball meets, the hit comes. Yeah, I don't think you could time it any better than that.
No, that was perfect there. And if Broderick gets there about a half a step sooner, he probably takes that one to the house.
This brings up 3rd and 9. Big third down for the Trojans here. And I think we got a whistle.
And yep,
false
we
start
do.
there, Mike.
Yep, it looked like the receiver jumped a little early there before the ball was snapped. That is huge because that's going to back him up, be 3rd and 14 now. You know, 9's tough enough to get against this Danville defense, but 14.
Yeah, tag on another 5. And
yeah.
Again, I like it. If they can pick up that pressure from Danville and you can allow Nondorf to set his feet back there, he can deliver. He's not bad when he rolls out to his left or right either. I mean, he's a pretty accurate thrower, and I think
got a timeout for Chatard. Looks like they were having some confusion trying to get some subs in the game.
But now Chatard takes a timeout. I believe Danville now took with single timeouts, so both 2 timeouts left. We're not going anywhere. We'll stay right here.
Yeah, we still have 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. The way this game's been going, fairly penalty-free. I've had a couple penalties here and there, but both defenses have looked really well. Of course, Danville with the huge play on their defensive side. Now Chatard hoping to convert this 3rd and long, and Danville hoping to stop them here and be able to get the ball back before the end of the first quarter.
At some point, I think they want to try. You'd like to see them get number 22, the sophomore Andrew Sawinski, involved in this again. With last week, he had 6 catches for 118 yards. You know.
Yeah, and you know, Coach Casey Woods has done his homework and has put his best defender on him.
They are looking deep. That one thrown well over the head of the intended receiver.
Yeah, and for Danville, very lucky that that was overthrown because Sawinski had a step on the defender there. Looked like it was number 12, who would be, oh, that's Toby Highland, the quarterback. No wonder I didn't recognize because I wasn't expecting him. It's so weird because I forget these schools, a lot of players play both ways.
That's true.
Take a look there at Ben Stevens back to return this punt to a high snap.
They get it off. This one's going to take a nice Trojan bounce, and they're going to down it right at the 1-yard line, inside the 1. A great punt and fantastic. That's a way to turn the field over right there.
Exactly, and that's exactly what they needed to do. Great job there by Chatard getting that, because that was a high snap and they were able to get that punt. And then check this out, guys hustling down, staying out of the end zone and being able to down it inside the 1-yard line.
Yeah, good heads up play by number 24 Cheek, knowing where his feet were. Boy, very tough starting position here. Got Highland now, gives it to Skinner, who dives out, and he'll get maybe 1 out of it.
Yeah,
boy, he made a move there though, Mike. That he could have slipped, and that was potential ugliness.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, where's that knee?
Yeah, as long as the ball gets outside of there, but he did a good job of making sure that he got outside of the end zone as well.
They'll say no gain. Skinner still in the backfield. Highland got pressure, picked up by Skinner. Highland's got to get out of there. He does. Breaks 1 tackle, gets close to the 7-yard line. Boy, still flirt with danger.
Wow, and that was extremely close to being disastrous for Danville.
Take a look one more time. Great job by Alex Skinner to pick up that linebacker.
Great job of breaking that tackle there by Highland, because he wanted to set his feet and throw that ball, and realized the defender was right there and almost had him wrapped up.
Third and 2. Highland once again to Skinner. No, Highland keeps it himself. Had everybody fooled.
Yeah, and a great job there by Chatard to stop him short of the line of scrimmage there.
And a good job by the Trojans there, turning over the field. Great defense. And now a chance here for great field position, especially in a tight game like this.
Yeah, that was huge by the Trojans defense there, as the time will expire on the first quarter.
Time expires. Danville up 7-0 over Chatard. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back after these messages.
Again? I'm going to miss the big game.
Troubled by your TV provider? Endeavor is here with eTV. With Endeavor's television service, there's no need to worry about a thunderstorm or whether your satellite dish is pointed in the right direction. We also provide internet, wireless, security, and telephone services with outstanding local support. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications. Technology for real people.
We welcome you back here to Danville High School. And we got this second quarter is brought to you by Endeavor eTech's IT Service. Endeavor eTech's IT Service can help with all your computer and technology needs. Available to Endeavor members and the general public. eTech offers everything from simple home printer setup, PC diagnostics, and malware removal to large-scale networks development, network security, data backup storage, and disaster recovery. Go to Endeavor eTech's IT Service. Go to their website, www.weendeavor.com. Quickly, they have to get it away. They do. Highland with a nice punt, fair catch called.
Great job there by Toby Highland.
Ooh, man.
That was a very low snap, and Chatard brought pressure. Wasn't a pretty punt, but it was a great job of getting it away and hanging it up in the air so there was no chance of return. But Chatard will have excellent field position as they're on the Danville 34-yard line.
Good job by Nico Sawinski calling for that fair catch. Gets them good field position, a great place to start right here for the Trojans. Dylan Taylor now to the left. They give it to him. Breaking tackles up the middle. Nice move. He's got room. He can score, and he does. Dylan Taylor.
Great run right there as he's able to break through the first tackle and then just make guys miss and break away from everybody else. Take a look here. Almost a bad handoff.
That's what I was thinking.
And he shakes a tackler there and then is able to just great downfield block.
You got a hats off to that number 22, Andrew Sawinski.
Take a look at it here.
Watch this block. That was right there, number 22.
Yeah, sprung him, and there was no catching him once he got going.
PAT is up, and it is good, and we're tied up here in this regional matchup. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more high school football here on the ISC.
Wouldn't it be sweet to happily live a life that's filled with glee and sing about how joyful it can be?
I'd like to hear that.
Live life to its fullest every day with the highest level of primary care from Indiana University Health.
When you have your health, you have everything.
Indiana University Health. Schedule same-day primary care appointments at 1-888-IU-HEALTH.
All tied up here, 7-7 in this high school football regional matchup. Danville Chatard. Let's take a look at this one more time. Great move, good blocking downfield. Again, from the other view, you can really see how Andrew Sawinski comes around and gets that body turned and allows Taylor to skate into the end zone there and tie this thing up.
Yeah, and now you see why Dalen Taylor has the numbers that he does for this season. When he gets a crease and can get out going, he can turn it on, and he's hard to bring down.
Like we said, back and forth. We thought the game went last year, the game this year, kind of following that same path early here. This one will go out of bounds, not the way you want to start off. I'm going to give Danville very good field position.
Yeah, but sometimes when you take a look at your opponent and knowing that Danville has
the weapons that they have in the back, there you go.
Okay,
I'll give you that.
It may not be a bad deal to kick it out of bounds and let them start on the 25 or 35, sorry.
You kind of weigh it out. You think they could probably get there anyways if we squib kick it. So and they spot the ball right there at the 35. Get this second quarter underway.
I'll see how they approach this. If they go with the run game again, it looks like they will.
Highland hands it off to Skinner, tries the left side. Gets shut down pretty quick. I'll bring up second down. Danville, I get used to, Danville reminds me a lot of West Lafayette, but except they don't run that hurry up, offense. But the way they play their defense.
And it's funny because Danville doesn't huddle a bunch, but they're not in a hurry to get the ball snapped.
Time and delivered, and that one is caught. That's Alec Burton, another.
Now we got an official coming in saying that the ball hit the ground. He's waving it incomplete.
Oh, man. Burton pleading his case.
Let's take a look at it here, see if we can see.
We get the advantage of seeing it up here. You can't tell there. It looks like the left hand is underneath it. One more time, we'll get it from the backside, Mike. And that's I think that may have came out.
It may have, but I don't know if it hit the ground or if it stayed on his leg.
It was definitely moving. Tough call to make. They play on.
Now we've got a flag.
So they're going to back them up a little bit more. And I think the delay of game was called. We'll take a look one more time, Mike, from the backside. What do you think?
It looked like a really nice catch here as he goes down to the ground.
Oh, boy, it looks like it does.
Moving, and it may have hit the ground there. Really tough to tell, but
we get the advantage of seeing it over and over up here. The referee down on the field, it's got to be done just like that.
Exactly.
They got to stick with it. So big third down here, 3rd and 15, nowhere to go, and a big sack. And man, how about the sack by Josh Kuhn? Just came flying in and leveled Highland.
Yeah.
You got number 90 already coming at him, Will Kellison. He's running away from him.
Yeah, I was going to say, Kellison kind of came right around the edge there, is able to just overpower Schubert.
And man,
Coons comes in and just cleans him up.
That's on that left shoulder. Highland gets away. A good punt, fair catch called, and they'll mark it right at the 49. Nico Sawinski, the senior. And I would assume that Andrew Sawinski.
Take a good look there as we see
brother.
Chopper 13 coming in. Operation Football here tonight.
They need to get here. This is a good one to be here for.
Yeah, I've seen Channel 6, Channel 8. Now we see Channel 13. As we said in the pregame, this is one of the best matchups in the state. And there's that Danville defense again, swarming to the ball, led by Dylan Plant.
I am so impressed by the way he gets upfield. He's got great vision. When he sees the play develop, he goes.
He does. He reads plays very well. His eyes are always upfield.
But you got to keep the quarterback on his toes, which means he's got to get rid of that ball quick. Gives it out to Taylor. Great move by Taylor. Dodging one guy. Gets it all the way out, and they'll get the first down.
Yep.
What a nice move by Dalen Taylor. Looked like that thing was not going to go anywhere, and then you get that nice little sidestep.
Yeah, great job there of getting your best offensive threat with the ball in his hands. They just run a little motion screen and let him do the rest of the work.
Nombush looking deep, kind of between two wide receivers. I believe they were looking for number 32. That'd be Osborne.
Yeah,
but
good
you also
job.
had Marcella in that area.
Yeah, and it was fairly good coverage there.
Yeah, if you're going to throw it, you're putting it out there where you're letting your receiver go get it.
Yeah, as we've seen, once again, Chatard, they're going with 4 wideouts here. They do have Taylor offset to the right behind Nondorf there.
Kesselbrock catches it, but fumbles it out of bounds. He will have the first down, though.
Yeah, very fortunate there that ball bounced out of bounds, because there was nobody but red shirts around that ball whenever it came out. Take a look here. Quick little hitches, and then good job on the tackle of stripping the ball away. Able to knock it out of bounds. That was Carson Waddell again getting his hands in there.
Nombush off the fingertips of his receiver, Osborne. Incomplete.
Yeah, as you see, after that deep attempt, they've gone back to their short, quick passes with the hitches and the quick outs, trying to counter that the speed of Danville's defense.
There's a lot of drop balls here tonight.
Yeah, and you know, you don't want to make excuses for them, but it is cold out there. That ball is rock hard, and you know, it's tough to catch.
Nombush pushes out to Dalen Taylor. He has got nowhere to go, and he will be brought down for a big loss.
There's Taron Lawson making a huge play right there. That was a little read option as he pitches it out, and then there's Lawson, and he is a big boy, able to just grab Taylor and throw him down. Here again, 3rd and 14 for Chatard.
Brings the home fans to their feet. Another big 3rd down. It's been long 3rd downs for the Trojans here tonight. They fire one over the middle. Nombush sticks in the pocket and just gets leveled by Plant.
Yeah, Dylan Plant came in there applying pressure, and that pass was nowhere near the intended target. And Nondorf wound up on his back there.
Yeah, watch. I don't know if you see that, but Mark stays in there. I mean, he hangs in there, and he sees number 29 just barreling down at him. 4th and 14. That's it. And you see him.
And they're going to go for it, it looks like.
Nondorf has trips to his left, looking to his right, fires one up. That one just over the head of his receiver, looking for Kessenbrock again.
Great job there, and some great pressure by Danville. Nondorf able to step up and unload, but too far for his receiver.
I don't mind that call. Do you mind that? I think it's a good call. Down in this area as deep as you are.
Yeah, I mean,
tied up.
There's no sense in trying to punt it because it's probably going to go in the end zone anyway. You're only going to gain 10 yards of field position. And if you do throw an interception there, you're either
you're in the end zone
or just short of it, and you may be better than a punt. So why not go for it? You're out of field goal range.
Highland wants to put it in the air. He does. Has his receiver caught.
There's Alec Burton again over the middle and showing you why he is going to Ohio University next year. The kid is a huge target and one of Toby Highland's favorites.
What about Highland, the patience back there? He let Burton be able to come across like he did, deliver that ball right on the mark.
Yeah, because he came all the way across the field on that play.
They'll give it up the middle. Maybe 3 from Skinner on that one.
Yeah, and it's funny because you really have to look close at the two running backs because they have similar styles of running. They're similar builds. And number 5 and number 6
so close together.
Yes. There are a lot of times that we'll call out one. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's the other one. So we got to watch. And Skinner and Schubert, the two backs we're talking about.
Play action that time off the fingertips. Ooh, that could have been dangerous too. Burton reached out for it, tipped it up, and
yeah, and you can see Highland with a little frustration with himself. Take a look here as he knows he's got him. He's just a little high on that delivery. If he connects, he's got a whole lot of green in front of him.
You look at the thing that another thing for the Warriors here. Is the size of their receivers is just incredible. 6'5", 5'11", 6'4". The 5'10", I think, is the shortest one. Highland has to fire it downfield to get rid of it. And we'll get a flag here. They come in, 2 flags come in.
I'm not sure what this one might be unless it's a late hit or helmet to helmet.
Well, they were looking the way of Burton.
Nope, pass interference.
I'm glad you can see that. Take a look one more time, Mike.
Some good pressure by Chatard.
Oh, he still catches that. Watch that, how that ball bounces out off his chest.
Looks like the defender, and he did catch it. And they did call the.
That's impressive.
Man, the kid has some great hands. And, you know, you think of most kids in high school that grow to be 6'5" and beyond, they usually lose some speed because they're trying to grow into their body. And Alec Burton is just the opposite. He has some tremendous speed and great strength.
And he's maintained it. He has. A good push up the middle from Skinner. Skinner's got 11 TDs on the year. He's close to. He may have over 1,000 yards. Again, I know that some of my stats weren't up to date at the time I wrote these down. And if he doesn't, he's very, very close to it.
Yes. And then you add Schubert in with him, and you know it's just an amazing 1-2 punch that they have.
Oh, great. Burton again. Pushes off one. There's 6 guys on him. Now the whole team coming up and pushing Burton forward.
That just shows you the sheer strength of that kid.
That was almost 6-on-1.
And he just gets up like, yep, that's what I do. Take a look at it here, right across the middle. He makes the catch, and then it's almost like he looks for contact. There's 6, 7 guys right there piling on him, and he's still driving his legs.
1st and 10. We're going to have another timeout. I think the Trojans will take a timeout. We'll step away real quick. All tied up here, but the Trojans are marching. We'll be right back.
Again?
Tortured by technology? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with Speed Geeks. Our Speed Geeks are expert technicians ready to rescue you from technology troubles. Our experts are here to get and keep your Wi-Fi running properly. We'll even make sure all of your devices stay connected. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications. Technology for real people.
7-7. Pete Gascio, Mike Rossick This is about that perfect spot here, almost where they like to look for Burton in one of the corners, going up, using that height to go after it.
Yeah, this is.
You got Ben Stevens out there still. You know, they just between, again, 6'4" and 6'5" receivers.
Yeah, and then you know, guys, defenses forget about Lucan. They forget
There
about
you go.
Broderick. They've got weapons spread out all over the place.
Highland, they give it off to Skinner. Skinner with the big hole, bounces off one. Takes it all the way within the 5.
Great play call there by Casey Woods. He had them all spread out
He
and
did.
ran that little draw right up the middle, and Skinner able to bust through there and then squirt forward to be able to get to about the 5-yard line.
2nd and 2. This time Highland keeps it himself and skates right in. Touchdown, Warriors.
Another great call right there as he runs a little dive option, fakes a handoff to Skinner, reads the defense and hangs on to it. Watch this. And a good job of blocking, and he's able to get into the end zone. There's another reason why Toby Highland was one of our impact players, because not only does he do a great job of leading the team, using his arm, but when he's got the chance, he uses his legs too.
That is another thing. He's fast. He's got the legs to do that. PAT is up. And from that view, it looks good. 14-7. The Danville Warriors taking a lead here. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Throws for the end zone, man open. That's a touchdown. Touchdown grab for Marion.
There you go. And why pull up for a jumper from 3 or even a mid-range when you can go right down the lane?
Sowers is back, reaches up, and it's a grand slam for De La
And
Salle.
all alone. Scott got it.
Great look by Coach Stick to break down the defense.
We welcome you back here. The Danville Warriors, number 3, taking the lead 14-7 off the fancy legs of Highland. Toby Highland getting it done himself.
Yeah, and you know, we were talking a little bit during the break. Kid's just a phenomenal athlete. As you saw, he just ran that touchdown in. He throws for touchdown passes. Now he's kicking the ball off. He does their punting duties. He plays defensive back. The kid is everywhere.
I can't say he's getting it done himself. That was great blocking up front by his front line, definitely. He's got a good front line. As they squib kick it, a one hopper. It's picked up around the 35. Diving forward up to the 45, where Chatard will take over.
Yeah, that was Nolan Brown, senior, playing up back there. Good job of hanging on to that, as that is a tough ball to field as it is squibbing down there, kind of tumbling end over end.
Nondorf's got some work to do, but he's got the weapons out there to get it done.
Take a look there. You see Dave Calabro, Channel 13, out walking around in the cold.
He's out there tweeting how much he likes the ISC. Handoff, gets a block from his quarterback, but he gets drugged down from behind. Taylor almost looked like that was kind of a broken play.
Yeah, I think he was supposed to go around the right end there, and then he saw that it was shut down by Alec Burton and decides, I'm going the other way.
And Burton just followed him on around, drug him down.
Yeah.
That was a wall right there for Taylor.
That was. Yeah, when you look up and you see 6'5" Alec Burton standing in your way, you want to run the other direction.
Nondorf gets the play. They give it off to Taylor again. He gets tripped up.
Great job there by Taryn Lawson again.
I mean, we talked about Plant, but I mean, look at the other guys stepping up.
Yeah, you've got Lawson, Heitkamp, Oh, and that was Heitkamp that got in there on him. That's a great job there.
Jace Heitkamp, the linebacker, averages about 7 tackles a game. Nondorf again, big third downs, long third downs. Nondorf this time picks it up. There's going to be a holding call, I believe. He stretches out for the first down. And they'll give it to him, but flag in the backfield and right back in that area, Mike.
Yeah, that one was easy because the official is right there, and that's what he's looking for, is that grab. And so they will bring that one back. Take a look at it here.
That might have been it right
yep,
there.
Right there.
Coming in.
And that's right where he threw the flag, right at him.
It's hard to see it, but it happens right on the left-hand side of the screen. It happens fast. And that backs him way up into the next county almost.
Yeah, and what they need to do here, obviously they want to get the first down, but most of all you want to get, 10 to 12 yards at least here. That opens it up so you can get a good punt.
Nondorf rolls out to his left, trying to set up, looking for a screen, but I don't think anybody was there. Maybe number 34 had been Tony Harrison.
Yeah, it didn't look like there was any receivers in the field, but take a look at Dylan Plant as he comes in here, and he just buries him.
Again, Nondorf trying to make a play out of that, staying in there for as long as he can. And you got Plant just barreling down, trying to get something out of that. They end up getting nothing, having to punt this one away. Good high punt, fair catch called for by Stevens. Bounces off of him. They're going to call it down.
Yeah, he was able to jump over that ball. It was close, but it did miss him.
Ooh, it looked like it came off of him, but you're right. That was a crazy-looking little play there. Take a look one more time.
Take a look as he jumps over.
And he was waving his hands. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it.
But a good job there by Chatard of picking it up, but it did look like it missed him there. It looked like he clearly jumped over it. Take a look here. It looks like
from that view, you can't. It does look like it misses him.
Yeah.
So Highland now with this team up by 7. Pulls it back out. Hits Stevens. Oh! And that one was delivered a little low for such a big receiver. He has to go down and pick that up.
Yeah.
It was there, and he had room.
He did, and you see him pointing at himself. He's frustrated. Take a look.
Oh, it wasn't that low.
No, that was right at the numbers. That should have been caught, and he knew it.
2nd and 10 for the Warriors. Yeah, that ball was delivered right on the mark. Highland this time gives it up to Skinner. Hard skating to that left-hand side, nowhere to go. Good step up by this Trojan defense.
Yeah. Take a look here.
McNeilis.
Yeah, and you go to that side and you're talking 230, 250, 210. And Skinner, that's a big group of boys he's got to go against right there.
Again, that's why I kind of wanted to showcase these two defenses, because both of them have such good players on each side.
They do.
That one's incomplete.
Yeah, that's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to have to punt here.
Looking for Broderick that time. It's a good stand by Chatard. Good defensive stand. Highland, ooh, boy. We'll see if they do. They throw the flag, but no. It looked like Nico Sawinski returns that, and they take it about the 45-yard line. And no call on that one.
Yeah.
Watching for a flag to come out.
Yeah, I fully expected that because it looked like, take a look at it here, see if he's able. Okay, so he did not get him.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I was thinking that maybe.
I think we got a LeBron James flop from the truck. Nondorf gets that one knocked down at the line. One of those big linemen coming up through there, getting that, his hands up. See if we can see a. Oh, yeah.
Good job there by 6'5", Alec Burton getting his long arms up there.
Again, 6'5", coming through there, throwing them arms up in the air.
Yeah, that's tough to throw over there.
Nondorf out to Kesselbrock. Kesselbrock, that was kind of high for him. Another tall receiver over for the Trojans over there. Kesselbrock's a big kid, but that one was a little too tall for him.
Yeah, and that's a tough catch to make when it's this cold. It's a tough catch to make when it's decent out, but that, especially when it's this cold, because those gloves don't stick near as well in the cold.
6'4", 190. That's what Kesselbrock is listed as. You know, one of the things is when you see that there'll be a offsides there by the Warriors, they'll give a free 5. But a lot of times you'll see these rosters here and you'll think, they probably add an inch, they probably add some weight on them. I'm telling you what, those receivers over there for the Warriors, they're 6'5". They're they're every bit.
Yeah, and I don't think nice catch there. Great job. Is that Sawinski?
That was Andrew Sawinski there, the sophomore, able to turn around and make a play.
Yeah, because I think he was thinking that it was going to be there. It's kind of a back shoulder throw, and he made a nice job of twisting it around and making that grab.
Just short of the first down.
Yeah, you were talking. I was out along the field earlier as both teams were warming up, and they're not adding any inches to any of these boys because they truly are that size.
Some big kids underneath center now. 4th and 1. They pitch it out as Dalen Taylor makes another move. He gets pushed out of bounds. He'll get the first down. It was a big 4th down move play by Chatard to get that first down.
Yeah, and they're showing confidence in your offensive leader right there. Just give him the ball, let that line make a crease for him, and he gets out of bounds. Could have been a hold right there on the edge, too. Looked like he got hooked.
Yeah. Kept that arm in nice and tight, though. You had to hide that when you do that. Nondorf fires one over the middle, but we have a stoppage of play.
Offsides on the defense.
How about that? They had Sawinski again. So right now, Warriors are not doing themselves any favor here.
No, they're not.
Backing themselves up, giving a 3-5, 1st and 5. This time out to Dylan Taylor, who gets tripped up in the backfield. I don't know who that was. 37 possibly coming in there.
That was Jace Heitkamp.
Heitkamp.
Good job. Take a look here, because if he doesn't make this tackle, he's got some room to run.
Boy, that's enough just to knock them off their feet or tangle them up. Pressure from the backside, delivered. This one goes out of bounds. Andrew Sawinski again. Go ahead.
You talked about that earlier, where Nondorf, if he gets rolling out, he's a pretty good quarterback throwing on the run. And you're starting to see Chatard move him around a little bit more, giving him some time in that pocket.
Yeah, I like the way that we watch him again when he's got time to set his feet. When he's in there, he delivers a good ball, but he's also a good on his feet. He can roll to his right, he can roll to his left, and he can deliver an accurate ball.
Yeah, and, you know, with this Danville defense, he doesn't really have a whole lot of time to set his feet in the pocket. So I think this is kind of an adjustment that they're making. As you see, Danville called timeout here to kind of regroup on their defense, but Chatard's doing a good job. Now they're getting Nondorf on the move, giving him a little more time, letting his receivers have more time to make some moves out in the field to get open.
So minute 15 on the clock before the half here. We will take a quick break at the half, but we'll be back. We'll talk a little bit about the first half of this one.
Yeah, and this has been a very competitive defensive half here. Both defenses are playing really well. Danville's kind of shooting themselves in the foot here lately with some penalties.
Nondorf spreads them out. Got Taylor backfield to provide some help back there, but that one just out of bounds, nowhere to go. Well, good coverage downfield.
Yeah, and he probably did the smart thing there by throwing that away. I think it was a little design corner route. They had him rolling out. Tough throw to make when you're rolling to your left. But a good job by Danville's defensive backs there. There's what you do on a cold night when you're not playing. You find a couple of your buddies and huddle up real close.
That's right. You huddle up.
And you switch spots once one person gets warm.
Nombush has got a receiver. Kesselbrock gets a handout but can't bring it in.
Nice try there. Good throw by Nondorf.
Yeah, there's one guy that can come up and get that ball.
Ooh. Just out of the reach of the outstretched hands.
Kesselbrock just frustrated there. Love to have another try at that one. Bring up 3rd and 10. A little over a minute left on the clock. Play clock down to 4. Nondorf tipped up, almost into the hands of the receiver, looking for Osborne.
Yeah, there was Austin Cowart turning around at the last second and tipping the ball. Take a look at this, Pete, as good throw, and Cowart just able to make the tip and almost a completion after the tip. It's going to bring up 4th down for him now, and they're definitely going to go for it here with a minute left on the clock.
Yeah, you got to.
Like
they'll go with 4 wideouts. They got Taylor in the backfield. Nondorf over the middle. Nobody home. Once again, trying for Osborne. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Great job there. And
good coverage, really just running along with him. He doesn't even really have to get an arm out there at that time because Osborne cannot get over to the left to even get a try at it.
Good job there by Nondorf the only person that was going to catch it would be his receiver.
Highland goes underneath center, and he will kneel.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Casey Woods will be happy to go up 7 at the halftime here, as he'll have Highland take a couple knees and then take him to the locker room.
I think with the weather like it is, being as cold, it's probably a good move. As we got the clear out of the top of the press box coming down the ladder, we got to move out of the way. 14-7 at the half. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. Well, it looks like, we're gonna hold right here because Warriors ran right back out on the field, and they're trying to set real fast, trying to catch Chatard. and now they're going to possibly walk off now.
Yeah, Chatard called timeout there as their coach was yelling to get them back out there. And Danville understandably a little upset because the ball was not set for play as it should have been. So with 6 seconds left, little gamesmanship there by Coach Casey Woods trying to catch him off guard.
You got to like this. Highland now goes underneath center, and he's just going to kneel down. That's what you don't want to see, is getting your leg stepped on. Now the clock will expire, and now we will go into half with the Warriors leading this one 14-7. We'll get a few commercials in here, and then we'll come back and give you a halftime report.
Not getting their messages? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with eWireless. Endeavor Communications combines the nation's largest 4G LTE network with friendly hometown service, so you'll always be connected to your kids. We also provide internet, television, security, and telephone services with outstanding local support. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications. Technology for real people.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Irritated by your internet provider? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with eForce high-speed internet. Download speed? No problem. Download an HD movie in seconds with our remarkable gigabit speed. Endeavor not only provides the latest fiber optic technology, we're also here to help you use it. We also provide television, wireless, security, and telephone services with outstanding local support. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications. Technology for real people.
There's no cost for imagination, no charge for dreams, no limit to what we can accomplish together. It takes grit, determination, but mostly it takes you. They are your ideas, your visions. We're here to help. Early mornings, late nights, heavy loads. We are real people turning extraordinary dreams into reality. Sunbelt Rentals. Your ideas, our equipment.
It hits the rim right as the light goes in. And
Hogan across the middle, finds the end zone, and clean down.
Wow. Denard looking to throw this time. Going deep down the field, he's got Fusich. Look at this one again.
The time will expire and the Gophers will win.
Is on the board. The North wins 10-7.
Food, shelter, fast Wi-Fi. It's all we really need. Good thing Endeavor has the fast, reliable internet it takes to power all the Wi-Fi hungry gadgets in your home. All at once. With speeds up to 10 gig, get smooth HD streaming video, gaming, music, and surfing, all with no waiting, no buffering, no kidding. Call or click weendeavor.com and upgrade to Indiana's fastest internet today.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Worried your family isn't protected at home? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with eShield Security Solutions. With Endeavor eShield Security Solutions, peace of mind comes from knowing your family and your business are safe. We also provide internet, television, wireless, and telephone services with outstanding local support. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications. Technology for real people.
14-7 here at the half. Number 3, Danville over number 7, Bishop Chatard. Pete Gasho and Mike Rossick in a very entertaining first half of football. Mike, a lot of we talked. Well, before let's go back and let's revisit some of those keys to victory. One of them was turnovers. We saw a big turnover here.
Huge turnover.
And that kind of really got the Warriors going there. Both offenses seemed to be a little stagnant, not able to get anything going. Then the defense kicked in for Danville, and really that kind of helped them kind of get that momentum turned over on that side. And after that, then we just had a nice back and forth game going because, I mean, a lot of entertaining plays during that whole first half.
Yeah, and, you know, we talked about how Chatard needs to limit Danville's big plays and then take advantage of special teams opportunities. Well, we saw early in the first half the huge punt that rolled all the way down inside the 1 for Chatard and made Danville start with their backs against the end zone. They couldn't get out of it. Flipped the field totally. They took over in the second quarter, and then first play from scrimmage, they're able to run it in for a touchdown. So the field possession game has been huge. Both teams fighting back and forth. Defenses have both played outstanding.
Yeah, especially on – I really have enjoyed watching both defenses play here tonight. Again, not only do you talk about Dylan Plant and what the job that he has done for the Warriors, but he seems to be bringing the other guys. They all fire up, you know, and they're ready to go. I mean, they kind of play off of him, and when he's making big plays, those other guys are stepping up making big plays.
Yeah, and it's guys that you normally don't hear us talk a whole lot about.
Yes.
You know, Jace Heitkamps, the Mark Brodericks, you know, some of those guys that are really stepping up. You know, Broderick with a huge interception, pick 6 there. And then Jace Heitkamp, excuse me, he has made some huge tackles. He made probably a touchdown-saving tackle at one point there when Chatard was marching. And, you know, just some of those guys, like you said, they're stepping up around Dylan Plant's aggressiveness. He kind of brings everybody up and really sparks that defense.
On the other side for the Trojans here, we're seeing receivers. We're seeing 80 Kessenbrock and 32 Osborne. We're normally we're calling Sawinski and Marcella, you know. So they're either seeing a matchup there that they like.
Yeah,
it's kind of an interesting call. Kessenbrock, I can get it because of his height.
Yes.
They may like that matchup that he's sitting on, but he's got to bring that ball in.
Yes, he does. There's been a lot of big drops. Both sides of both teams have had some big drops. You know, you don't see Ben Stevens drop too many, but he had a big drop tonight. Other than that, this has been a great first half, exactly what we expected.
Yes.
Tight, close battle, defensive struggle. See what brings up in the second half.
We'll take a quick break here. We'll come back, and we'll show you some replays from the first half. Again, high school football regionals here right on the ISC.
Just like that, it is a one-run lead for Texas.
Pushes it ahead with the jam. And down. We're going to see a slamma-jamma.
Put it in the air. Marley's there. Touchdown. Is it caught? Touchdown! Came down with the ball in the end zone. With the 3, up the middle, touchdown!
Looking for the alley-oop.
Again? I'm going to miss the big game.
Troubled by your TV provider? Endeavor is here with eTV. With Endeavor's television service, there's no need to worry about a thunderstorm or whether your satellite dish is pointed in the right direction. We also provide internet, wireless, security, and telephone services with outstanding local support. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications. Technology for real people.
Wouldn't it be sweet to happily live a life that's filled with glee and sing about how joyful it can be?
I'd like to hear that.
Live life to its fullest every day with the highest level of primary care from Indiana University Health.
When you have your health, you have everything.
Indiana University Health. Schedule same-day primary care appointments at 1-888-IU-HEALTH.
Again?
Tortured by technology? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with Speed Geeks. Our Speed Geeks are expert technicians ready to rescue you from technology troubles. Our experts are here to get and keep your Wi-Fi running properly. We'll even make sure all of your devices stay connected. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications, technology for real people.
Again?
Tortured by technology? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with Speed Geeks. Our Speed Geeks are expert technicians ready to rescue you from technology troubles. Our experts are here to get and keep your Wi-Fi running properly. We'll even make sure all of your devices stay connected. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications, technology for real people.
Throws for the end zone, man open at the touchdown. Touchdown grab for Marion.
There you go.
And why pull up for a jumper from 3 or even a mid-range when you can go right down the lane?
Sowers is back, reaches up, and it's a grand slam for De La Salle.
Ball alone. Scott got it.
Great look by Coach to break down the defense.
Not getting their messages? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with eWireless. Endeavor Communications combines the nation's largest 4G LTE network with friendly hometown service, so you'll always be connected to your kids. We also provide internet, television, security, and telephone services with outstanding local support. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications, technology for real people.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Halftime here at Danville High School. Pete Gasho and Mike Rossick here. We entertain you with some first half plays, like got the sleeping bags out. Yeah, everything. That people are. That's totally. That's staying warm right there.
That is.
That's what you got to do.
I suppose we don't see extension cords running for electric blankets.
That would not surprise me. A few plays from the first half, as you see, number 18 Broderick with the pick.
Yeah, great job of anticipation there. Just steps in front and sees nothing but end zone in front of him. That got the scoring going in this game. And then take a look here. This is a phenomenal catch. Pass interference called, and then Alec Burton still able to hold on to that catch as he's rolling to the ground. And then there you see the touchdown as
that was Dalen Taylor. Yeah. Skating through there. And then Highland again.
Taylor. Yeah, as you see Highland there going through little read option. He saw the opening and able to take it to the house. And then right here, great defensive play. Austin Coward able to turn around right at the last second and break that ball up right before the touchdown. And that's kind of how this first half has gone, with the defense going back and forth. Somebody making big plays or big stops.
Our halftime is being brought to you by Endeavor Medical Alert. Help your loved one live independently with Endeavor Medical Alert. Contact your loved ones are call emergency help 24/7 through the wireless two-way voice pendant. The system is easy to use and works with your landline telephone. Medical alert is available to Endeavor members and to the general public, so call 1-800-922-6677 today for a free on-site quote. And that'll pretty much do it for us here at the half, as we almost need to step out of the way because these guys are going to be going right back up this ladder behind us. So we thank you for sticking around here for the halftime. We'll be right back. We'll get the second half underway.
Irritated by your internet provider? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with eForce high-speed internet. Download speed? No problem. Download an HD movie in seconds with our remarkable gigabit speed. Endeavor not only provides the latest fiber optic technology, we're also here to help you use it. We also provide television, wireless, security, and telephone services with outstanding local support. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications. Technology for real people.
There's no cost for imagination, no charge for dreams, no limit to what we can accomplish together. It takes grit, determination, but mostly it takes you. They are your ideas, your visions. We're here to help. Early mornings, late nights, heavy loads. We are real people turning extraordinary dreams into reality. Sunbelt Rentals. Your ideas, our equipment.
It hits the rim right as the light goes in. And
Hogan across the middle, finds the end zone, touchdown.
Wow. Denard looking to throw this time. Going deep down the field, he's got music. Look at this one again. Time will expire and the Gophers will win.
On the board, the North wins 10-7.
Food, shelter, fast Wi-Fi. It's all we really need. Good thing Endeavor has the fast, reliable internet it takes to power all the Wi-Fi hungry gadgets in your home. All at once. With speeds up to 10 gig, get smooth HD streaming video, gaming, music, and surfing, all with no waiting, no buffering, no kidding. Call or click weendeavor.com and upgrade to Indiana's fastest internet today.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Worried your family isn't protected at home? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with eShield Security Solutions. With Endeavor eShield Security Solutions, peace of mind comes from knowing your family and your business are safe. We also provide internet, television, wireless, and telephone services with outstanding local support. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications. Technology for real people.
And just like that, it is a one-run lead for Texas. Pushes it ahead with the jam.
It's down. We're going to see a slamma-jamma.
Put it in the air. Marley's there. Touchdown. Is it caught? Touchdown. Came down with the ball in the end zone. With the three. Up the middle. Touchdown.
Looking for the alley-oop. And just like that, it is a one-run lead for Texas. Pushes it ahead with the jam.
It's down. We're going to see a slamma-jamma.
Put it in the air. Marley's there. Touchdown. Is it caught? Touchdown. Came down with the ball in the end zone. With the three. Up the middle. Touchdown.
Looking for the alley-oop.
Again? I'm going to miss the big game.
Troubled by your TV provider? Endeavor is here with eTV. With Endeavor's television service, there's no need to worry about a thunderstorm or whether your satellite dish is pointed in the right direction. We also provide internet, wireless, security, and telephone services with outstanding local support. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications. Technology for real people.
Wouldn't it be sweet to happily live a life that's filled with glee and sing about how joyful it can be?
I'd like to hear that.
Live life to its fullest every day with the highest level of primary care from Indiana University Health.
When you have your health, you have everything.
Indiana University Health. Schedule same-day primary care appointments at 1-888-IU-HEALTH.
Close to getting this second half underway. Both teams have taken the field and have gone through that 3-minute warm-up, Mike. And man, you really better stretch it out here tonight. Easy to get tight.
Yeah,
in this cold weather.
Take a look down at Danville's sideline. You see guys jumping around. You see Ben Stevens on the stationary bike, getting loose, making sure he stays loose. It's a very cold night here, and we've had both defenses playing well. We've had a couple of updates from around the area, and at just about halftime, it is Brebeuf up 6-3 over West Lafayette. And then haven't heard an update of the Lawrenceburg and Evansville Memorial game, but the winner of this game would take on the winner of that one. If it happened to be Danville and Lawrenceburg, it would be a rematch of last year's regional game that Lawrenceburg was able to win. You know Danville would love another shot at them.
I'm looking. We'll kind of, as we go on here, we'll flip through the Twitter and we'll see if we can't find some other scores.
Oh yeah.
As the night goes on, I'm sure we will hear some. I was looking for a Kokomo score, and I did find that Zionsville is up 21-7 late in the second. Kokomo got thumped by McCutcheon and then came back and pretty much showed them what was going on. As we get ready to get the second half underway, this ball fielded right at the 10-yard line and taken out to the 30. It was Andrew Payne getting the Trojans set up here. They'll mark it at the 30. Very chilly night. I mean, I bet it's probably in the 30s, but it probably feels more around the 20s out there. I know the guys up on top of the press box are bundled up nice and tight.
Yeah, a couple of those offensive and defensive coordinators that came down, they were shivering.
Dalen Tana will get us started here for the Trojans. Nice run. Gain of about 5 or 6 on that one.
Take a look there. Good hole right at the line of scrimmage, and then he's able to squirt ahead for a couple more yards.
Nombush, he'll pitch it out to Taylor. Finds a little bit of room on the left side before he's met by a whole host of Warriors that time.
Wow, they're going to get a favorable spot on this one. So it looks like they're going to give them a first down on that one.
Boy, and that is a very good spot because from up here, and they're going to hear it from this crowd because Warriors got some horrible spots.
Yeah.
Earlier in well, we couldn't tell you that, but according to the fans,
yeah, exactly. And
another pitch out, getting Dalen Taylor, getting those wheels turning, warming him up.
Yeah, it looks like they've come out with a mindset of getting Taylor going early in this half.
The pitch out.
Yeah, I know it's football season and all, but I just kind of wanted to give a little shout out to the Indiana State Sycamores right now. with 11 minutes to go in the second half. They're up 72-48 over the Indiana Hoosiers.
Ooh, wow.
And that's at Assembly Hall in Bloomington.
And we'll give a shout out to Sean Walker on that one.
Yeah.
He's a big Hoosier fan to see. Maybe they got that score flipped. We've seen that before.
Yeah, well, this is coming straight from ESPN, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Take a look at this here. And a good job of bringing him down at the point of contact there.
Right now, they're just riding Dalen Taylor.
Yeah, and you see now they have mixed up the formation. Now they're kind of going with a pistol look with 2 offset backs and then Taylor behind.
Going one-on-one, got his receiver. That one is caught.
Nice throw right there.
That is, and guess who? Andrew Sawinski.
Sawinski.
Talked about him in the half.
And a great job of holding on to that ball as that was thrown back shoulder and Stevens could not get around to it. But yeah, as you said, we talked about the lack of Sawinski during the half. We hadn't seen a whole lot of him. And there you see why he puts up the numbers that he does.
Looks like Cecina is up 26-13 over Weibo.
Probably a pickup of maybe 3 yards on that carry there by Dalen Taylor.
And they're just going to continue to kind of give it to Taylor, although he'll step out, give him a quick rest. They'll bring Tony Harrison in. Another big back. Boy, he is brought up on top up there. And I know when he runs hard and he runs straight forward just like that. Another good gain. And right now they're just ground and pound, trying to stop us. Tony Harrison. They're going to continue to keep Harrison in there.
Yeah, you see the Danville defense trying to get the crowd enthused here. Huge third down play here for them.
Right now that defense is just getting beat up front. Once again, Harrison. And he'll get a few out of that before he'll get pushed back.
Yeah, great job there by Mark Broderick, grabbing him and holding on, dragging him backwards. And it's going to bring up 4th and short. Take a look here. Broderick fighting off that block is able to hold on and bring him to the ground. This right here.
Still staying with that same formation. This time, I believe, is Taylor back. Taylor is back in there. And they give it to him. He dives forward.
And depending on the spot, looks like
Danville says, I don't think he got it.
And I think they're going to call for a measurement here to make sure.
Well, they've been hearing it from the crowd all night long. I think this is a good call for these guys.
Yeah, this is the best thing they could do. You know, find out where they spot it. Don't leave it up to a judgment because the sticks are on the far side of the field.
That's it.
From where the ball is. Now we'll see what we've got here. And by the nose of the football, he got it.
Take a look again.
Take a look and see where he goes down.
Dalen Taylor diving forward.
Yeah. And, you know, you got to give credit to the official. It's really hard to spot a ball to tell where that ball exactly is when he hits the ground a lot of times.
First down now for the Trojans.
As they wait for the chains to get set here. Now they'll give the signal ready to play.
Nondorf this time going to the end zone. Got a man, goes up. And no, cannot bring it down.
Good job there by Ben Stevens, able to get up in the air and help break that ball up.
Looking Slawinski's way again.
Nice throw. Trying to go to Slawinski, and then Stevens does a great job of getting his hand in there and breaking it up.
Boy, Ben Stevens just doesn't have to jump very high, does he? Just reach up there.
That's the luxury of having that size.
2nd and 10, they pitch it out to Taylor, who's 8 up in the backfield. Look at that, number 24 come flying through
there's
there,
Tanner
non-touched. Tanner Knotts is another one of those phenomenal players. Look at that.
Right through the gap. He was untouched and gets back and almost strips the ball from Taylor there.
Knott's got 104 total tackles and 14 tackles for a loss. Add that one to it.
Exactly. There's why you see he's a team leader in total tackles. That kid flies around and he's in on a lot of tackles.
Knott's, Plant, Height Camp.
Yeah,
man.
Like we said earlier, Plant gets a lot of credit, but without Height Camp and Knotts in there.
Oh, and another one batted down by Burton. And the coaching staff is fired up and the players are fired up. They love the effort of this defense.
Now it's going to be 4th down and 18 for Chatard. You're still looking at him going for it here. Take a look as you see Burton able to elevate and get a hand on that. Not only is he 6'5", but he jumps pretty well too.
He went up like he was going to slam dunk one. Crowd is into it. This brings up 4th and 18. From the 30.
And it looks like we got a flag down now. Let's see, and it's against Chatard.
Yep. They're going to back them up even more. Crowd really getting riled up, and these players can feel it. And that forced them to have to punt.
Yeah, now is when you want to have a nice little pooch punt, be able to pin Danville deep. They are going, they do drop Stevens back now.
Nice little punt. We got a guy back. Good job of fielding that, and that sets them right around the 6-yard line. They've done a very good job on special teams.
Yeah, good job there on that punt. I mean, it was a great job fielding it and keeping it deep in their position, but I think he may have thought that the 5-yard line was the goal line because he kneeled down but good job anyway of keeping them inside the 10-yard line. Now Danville has about 94 yards to go, 93 yards to go. See what they can do.
Gives it to Schubert this time. We didn't see Schubert very much in the second quarter, so he's a lot of rest there for him. Some fresh legs coming in.
Take a look here. 2 linemen converge on the tackle there, not letting Schubert get started.
That's the thing. If you get Schubert, if he gets started, he's, again, that speed, man.
Yes.
He can turn that corner or he can break that first tackle. They fake it, pull it back out, pass over the middle, but we'll get a flag that comes out.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call pass interference on that. The defender may have gotten there just a bit early as Broderick tried to bring that in.
Broderick, we're giving him all sorts of love here tonight.
Nice pass. And he may have had that left arm wrapped around him before the ball got there.
When you see the right arm, it looks like a good play. That left arm.
Yeah.
They must have seen that.
That's probably what they saw. Probably see him twist Broderick's body just a little bit. And that's so hard to teach a defensive back what to do with that offhand because you want to just grab the receiver.
And then again, if he catches it, you're trying to make a tackle at that point.
Exactly.
So you're wanting to throw it up there. And
yep.
7 seconds on the play clock. Highland calls for it. Looked like it got a little bit of a tip on it, but it was caught that time. That was Lucan.
Yeah, Lucan making a good grab there.
Another one of the receivers we talked about. Trying to get going is we haven't called his name all night is Zach Lucan.
Yeah, well, we haven't called it in a good way because he
Sure.
did have a big drop in the first quarter that would have been a huge play, but he'll redeem himself. It's like he did against South Vermilion, had a drop and then came back later and made some huge plays.
Big run, big hole. Getting pushed out of bounds, Schubert.
And there you go. Just like you talked earlier, you let him see some daylight, he turns the speed on, he can break away from you. Take a look here, little misdirection, and then you're just hoping to bring him down. Huge play there. That takes them all the way out to the 44-yard line.
They give it up to Schubert again. Flags come flying in, but another big gain.
Looks like it's in the area of holding. Yeah, it looks like they're probably going to be, holding against Danville there.
That one's going to come back, maybe take a look again. Comes in kind of late. Maybe it's right there with one. I don't really.
Yeah. They threw the flag.
Can't really tell that. Yeah.
They threw the flag down at the 50-yard line, and it is a spot foul, so it'll go back 10 yards from the 50-yard line. So it'll make it 1st and 14 for Danville. So it happened upfield a little bit. I'm guessing one of the linemen downfield grabbed somebody as they were going by. And it's kind of tough to pick plays like that up as our camera guys are doing a great job of following the play with the ball, because that's where all the action is.
Schubert again. Trying to get a little bit of that yardage back. May have got to a couple.
Yeah,
brings up 2nd down.
Running up the middle has been not an easy task for either team tonight, but when they've been able to seal the edges and get outside, that's when the big plays have happened.
Danville really lets this clock roll right down. They don't even get going to about 10 seconds left on the play clock. Nice little sidearm caught. Ben Stevens.
There we go. We've been waiting to hear from him all night, and he finally makes a nice grab. Take a look here as he comes all the way across the field and able to get the 1st down for Danville, putting it into Chatard territory now.
Mikey hits him right in motion, too.
He does. Those two have great chemistry together.
Schubert again. Can't get away. Gets brought down.
Yeah, that looked like Babcock that was on the tackle there, number 48 for Chatard. Good job of being able to get him low around the legs.
Senior linebacker, 6 foot, 200 pounds. Came flying through there. Got Schubert by the shoestrings.
And now we'll see Danville kind of spread it out here with trips to the left.
Got Burton over that way, looking that way. Highland. Got Stevens, touchdown, Warriors.
That was a great pass right there, and Stevens able to adjust his body. When we take another look at this, you're going to see why Stevens is a great receiver. He puts enough air under this ball, and then Stevens able to bring it in. Take a look at this angle right here.
That is right in the hands of both of them. Look at that. I mean, that is good coverage.
That is great coverage. You can't ask for anything better. That ball is put right on the money. A terrific throw by Toby Highland.
The PAT is up.
Yeah, I heard somebody up here in the booth that said that's the best throw that he's made in 5 years, and that was beautiful.
We'll take a quick break. 21-7. One more look at it. Up. Stevens takes it away. Touchdown.
Again?
Tortured by technology? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with Speed Geeks. Our Speed Geeks are expert technicians ready to rescue you from technology troubles. Our experts are here to get and keep your Wi-Fi running properly. We'll even make sure all of your devices stay connected. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications. Technology for real people.
We talked about him all night long. Number 84, Ben Stevens, saying, where's this guy been? Well, 2 big plays on that drive.
Yeah, I know this is your first time seeing Danville live this year, and I told you before we got on air about to watch out for Stevens, and I thought maybe he's going to make a liar out of me tonight, but there he goes, showing you why he's a big play threat.
He's definitely fun to watch. Stevens, Alec Burton, both of those guys, 2 seniors too that, you hate to lose. This one fielded right at the 15. Boy, out to the 35. Nico Sawinski.
Yeah, good job there of just driving forward. Didn't look like he was going to have much on that return, and he just kept driving and going.
So the Trojans down 14 have got to put together a scoring drive here, you would think. Come away with something.
Do we have a flag here? Another offsides on Danville.
Now that's about the 3rd offsides we have seen.
Yeah, and those
and
5
yards. You don't get that many in
no.
I mean, from a defense like that, but
yeah.
Non-Bush doing a good job back there. The call. That one rifled in and brought down. Sawinski able to hang on.
Yeah, just
that will
enough
move
for
the change.
Yep, just enough for the first down, and a good job there of firing that pass, because if he doesn't put that much on it, Stevens is going to pick it off and go to the house with it.
First and 10. Got to get rid of it quick.
Is that Torrin Lawson that comes flying in there? Yep, it is. Number 32 for Danville.
Yeah, Nondorf could feel the pressure and just had to get it out of there. They were looking for Osborne again.
Yeah, and he did a good job of just getting rid of the ball. He short hopped it to his receiver, Osborne, but Lawson come flying in.
Oh, huge hit. Man, you could hear that up here, and I got headphones on. I'm telling you.
That was a big hit there. Take a look here.
Oh.
Man.
Boy, that was great win. He knew it was a big hit.
Yeah.
Nondorf fires it downfield, picked off.
And that is, yes, that is Ben Stevens with the interception right there. That is huge for Danville. As you see, their sideline is very ecstatic. Rolling out. Throws it, and Stevens able to step right in front and make that interception.
They were going over to the sophomore, Sawinski. Stevens just took it away.
You know, that's a luxury right there. You've got one of your best receivers. It's also a defensive back, so you know he's got good hands and can make things like that happen.
He understands the routes.
Yeah, and when your defensive backs run routes as well as the other team's receivers, it's really hard to complete passes.
This time, they give it up to Skinner. He'll get almost one out of that.
Yeah.
Maybe the tip of the ball.
Yeah, and I think Danville is going to milk as much time as they
are.
can with just about a minute left in the third quarter.
I mean, they've really just managed the clock well, even in the first half, but now they are really just draining it.
Yeah, and, you know, there's still a lot of game left. Be 12 minutes in the fourth quarter once this one runs out, but these are valuable seconds that they're eating up right now, and if they can pick up a first down here and take it into the fourth quarter, that'll be huge.
3rd and 7. Again, they're not even really getting lined up to about 10 on the play clock. Now they're really behind, and they're going to have to get a timeout. And that will be timeout. Danville will take a timeout also. 21-7 here in this regional matchup. We'll be right back.
For the end zone, man open. That's a touchdown. Touchdown grab for Marriott. There you go.
And why pull up for a jumper from 3 or even a mid-range when you can go right down the lane?
Sowers is back, reaches up, and it's a grand slam for De La
Hands
Salle.
all alone. Scott, got it.
Great look by Coach Vic to break down the defense.
We welcome you back. 21-7. The Danville Warriors over the Chatard Trojans. And it's been a great game second half, but you got to really go hats off to the Warriors here because of the way they've managed this clock in the second half. Again, they won't even line up to about 10 or 12 seconds left, and then they don't hike it till there's at least 3 on the clock. They're doing a good job. They just need to get first downs. And there's another first down.
Nice pass there to Mark Broderick. He was wide open, and he's able to get the first down.
Broderick trying to make a play for player of the game here.
Take a look at this here. Nice throw by Toby Highland. Broderick, nobody around him. He's able to pick up several, and now we'll go into the fourth quarter.
That will be a look. There's some. That's a fired up coaching staff and team right there.
Yeah,
21-7. We'll jump away real quick. Mike will come right back, and we'll get the start of this fourth quarter. You're watching high school football here on the ISC.
Not getting their messages? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with eWireless. Endeavor Communications combines the nation's largest 4G LTE network with friendly hometown service, so you'll always be connected to your kids. We also provide internet, television, security, and telephone services with outstanding local support. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications. Technology for real people.
This fourth quarter is brought to you by East Shield Security. Provide security protection for your home or business. Powered by quality Honeywell products. Endeavor East Shield helps protect what you cherish most, providing burglar and intrusion detection, fire, smoke, carbon monoxide, flood detection, video monitoring, home and energy management. Visit their website, www.weendeavor.com. They hand it off to Schubert, breaks one tackle, around the end, another tackle. Beats 2 or 3 guys and drags it all the way down to the 10-yard line. My goodness, and again, like as soon as he can get to that outside and make that corner, he is tough to bring down.
Little counter play there. He's able to go around, and he just.
Look at the blocking.
That is beautiful blocking there. Nice job by Burton throwing the guy down, and then Schubert shaking guys and then carrying them a couple, 4 or 5 more yards. Remember, that kid's a sophomore.
Yes.
And he's got a great future ahead of him still.
And this is now they got Stevens and Burton lined up to the left. They hand it off. Schubert getting drugged down from behind. That's the big Will Kellison. You're not going to get away from him. He gets his paw on you. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I would like take a look here as you see Kellison grab a hold like, nope, you're not going anywhere. I would almost like to see a pitch to Alec Burton and him run with Kellison, see them two big boys match up against each other. Keep time for Chatard right here.
The toss one to the backside. Look at Burton's way. And that one maybe shorter than what it should have been.
Yeah, it looked like a little incidental contact. They may have gotten their feet tangled up there as Burton went to the ground trying to
I think
go
you're right.
there.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's what they're looking for. They look for Burton over in that corner, let him go up with his height to bring it down. They fake the handoff, looking over the middle, tipped up, and intercepted. Oh!
They're saying it did hit the ground there.
Boy.
Man, that was dangerously close to an interception there by Chatard. Take a look here. Burton goes up. Good job of high pointing that ball.
Boy, man, I tell you, it must have hit right around in there somewhere.
It must have bounced off the turf there.
It sure looked like an interception.
It looks like we're going to get a field goal attempt here by Toby Highland.
They get some pressure here. Ball's down, kick is up, and it's good. He slices it through there, hooks it through there.
Yeah, that wasn't the prettiest of kicks, but it did go through.
He got the job done, 24-7. Take a look one more time, yeah. That one just.
And it is duck season right now, but I didn't see any guns going off there as that one fluttered through the uprights.
We're going to stay right here.
Last weekend he hit a career-long 40-yarder, and then this game he kicks one that not pretty, but it goes through the uprights.
You got the fans getting into it.
Now Danville.
Little guy there with his ski mask on, he's ready. He says, bring on the snow. This isn't fun. Mike, we got a lot of time. 10:37 still in the fourth quarter, and Chatard has shown that they can move the ball.
Yeah,
they're going to have to put it in the air here and try to get some points out of this thing.
Yeah, it's still a lot of time left in this game. You cannot count the Chatard team out.
No way.
They could definitely turn it on. You get Dalen Taylor the ball and he gets outside, he can score quick. So if you're Danville, and I know Casey Woods, how he coaches, he will keep his foot on the throttle. And Chatard.
Ooh, this one picked up around the 22.
Looks like he'll get out to about the 32-yard line probably.
That was Nico Sawinski again.
Check out the tackle here as Taron Lawson sheds off the tackle and just gets him around the ankles. This is
Nondorf now. Got to put something together here.
Yeah, a very important drive for Chatard.
It's going to be forced outside of the pocket and gets rid of it.
Yeah, that was a good heads-up play there by Nondorf to get rid of the ball, get it out of bounds, past the line of scrimmage. Nobody open, and he was under some serious pressure.
Yeah, that pressure was coming right up the middle that time, right up the gut. And you're right, Nondorf with a quick decision to get rid of that one.
Jackson Wynn coming after him.
Nondorf got his receiver Osborne that time, who gets out of bounds. And they've been looking his way several times. Osborne that time able to bring it in.
Yeah, I think that's the first catch he's had tonight, but they've looked at him several times. And a good job going across the formation and then open in that little flat area.
Get it out of bounds, stop the clock. Nondorf getting pressure again, and he will be brought down.
There's Jackson Wynn.
Wynn. And we've called his name a couple different times tonight, too.
Take a look at this up the middle.
Yeah,
he's
Nondorf
able to just keep driving and get to him.
He steps up in that pocket and he's got nowhere to go. He's got to get rid of that ball a lot quicker, those decisions. I know these guys are coming at him fast, but I don't know if you can. Oh boy, he got hit from behind. That one was going nowhere. I don't. At this point, when you're being harassed like that, Mike, I don't know what you can do.
Yeah.
Short screen.
Take a look at this as Burton comes through and hits him right at the last second.
And I think he's just trying to get his timing down because he could have just leveled him.
Yeah, he kind of broke stride and
that was a good heads up chest. 3rd and 16. Another long third down. Fired just out of the reach of Osborne. That'll bring that 4th down.
Now this is a tough situation, and you see it looks like they may be going for it here, which kind of surprises me.
Me too.
Now it looks like they'll bring the punt unit in. Good call there. But, you know, Chatard, they know they could get back in this game, but they're down by more than 3 scores now, or by 3 scores, sorry. And they need to pass the ball, so Danville's able to just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback.
Oh. End over end. And they will let it go. Broderick just walks away from it.
Looks like they'll take over about the 22-yard line here. Now you really look for Danville to take the air out of the ball here and run some clock.
Now they're going to keep it on the ground quite a bit. So, I mean, for that defense, you got to have one guy stand him up, and the other guys come in and just try to rip it out.
Yeah, well, in a normal game when you're up 24-7, I would agree with you, but this is Danville and Casey Woods, and
throw the ball.
He's probably going to throw the ball to catch you off guard.
Well, they start out with Skinner, and that's not going anywhere. And it's probably a good reason why you're correct on that. Or I'm sorry, that was Schubert, but
it's a huge hit there. Look at
when you get the defense that's prepared for that.
Yeah,
you're right. He's going to see that.
There was Patrick Babcock coming right up the middle there, making the hit on Skinner.
How about Babcock? We called his name a couple different times tonight, too.
Yeah, he does a great job in there.
He's laid some licks out there. Highland, high snap, gets rid of it, deep throw, out of bounds.
Yeah, looked like he had a little pressure there and couldn't get where he wanted to with Lucan as he had him going up the sideline. Take a look here. Yeah, he had to step up and hurry that throw. And, man, if he throws that to the inside of the hash marks, he may have Lucan for some damage there, but good coverage downfield. Looked like Osgood had the coverage there.
Zach Lucas saying, give it to me one more time. Highland keeps it himself. A lot of room at the 40, the 50. He's got one guy to beat. Oh, and somersaults down to the 9, a double somersault. Got the guns in the air.
That is a great touchdown saving tackle by Patrick Mastrian. Highland breaks it loose.
Nobody there. I like this move right here. Somersault and another one. And then get the guns in the air.
Great read on that option there to keep it. And he's able to take it down inside the 10-yard line.
That was just a huge run. And if that doesn't deflate any momentum you thought you had on that defensive end, wow. Again, they were down here last series and couldn't punch it in.
Great run there by Alex Skinner. As you see him here, he'll sidestep a defender and then takes a good hit there.
It looked like he was stopping back there too. He was able to turn to his side and slide through there.
Now Josh Coons laid a little helmet on him there, dropping to the ground.
Highland with Skinner. This time Skinner's wrapped up in the backfield, and guess who it is? Patrick Babcock.
Babcock again from his linebacker position. He's able to shoot the gap and get in there. Take a look here. See, great job of just stepping in there, filling that gap and making it back there to Skinner and dropping him to the ground. And you know, as a running back, if everybody's accounted for and they make plays, once you get past that first level, you can usually make people miss. But when somebody's coming flying at you, it's hard to make a miss in the backfield.
Try Skinner one more time. And no, they'll blow the play dead. He's going nowhere on that one.
Yeah, and as you said earlier, right there, they tried that. Stand him up and get guys around him trying to rip the ball out. But Skinner does a good job of covering it up and taking it to the ground.
4th down now.
And
see if Highland.
Yeah, it looks like they'll attempt another field goal here.
Now they fake it, spread them out. They're going to get a timeout. Well, I'm not sure because there wasn't a timeout. And the official didn't like it, almost that they came to a set and then moved again. And I don't know if that really.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know exactly in high school. But they're going to continue. They're going to stay lined up in that formation.
4th down and 15 right now as they line up.
Highland over the middle looking for his receiver. It's caught. Touchdown, Warriors.
And that's Jackson Wynn. He throws that too.
And look at them going crazy.
See Coach Casey Woods
He's
right
just
there.
dragging the headset. He's still dragging it.
Take a look at this. Highland rolls around and then throws back across. And we don't call Jackson Wynn's name very often on offense, but there he is making a huge catch for another touchdown.
He slides in. The PAT is up right down the middle. Good. 31 to to 7. It's been all the Warriors in the second half.
Take a look at there, the Danville crowd here getting pumped up.
Man, I tell you, if you could have seen Coach Casey Woods' headset comes flying off. Another look at it from the backside.
And, you know, that's an impressive catch right there by Jackson Wynn, as it was actually defended fairly well. He had to go up and battle for that one.
It was almost that Wood celebrated so much that he did not, like he almost thought that play cannot work. And it did. And it looked like he was running back to somebody up in the stands to say, I told you so.
Uh-huh. I think that's one of those he drew up on a Saturday morning thinking, I wonder if this would ever work.
Sipping some coffee. And it's like, take a look at one more time as
Take a look at him
goes
here.
Plump, drops his headset, and he points up in the stands. He says, shh, puts him away. Blows the smoke out of him and puts him away. I love it. You got to love a head coach that gets fired up like that.
And that's one thing, you know.
Kids just love that.
Yeah, and he builds that trust and confidence with his kids.
Again, he said that mindset was there from last year, being able to beat a team like this. Look at this play right here, though. Huge run back.
Is that Sawinski?
That was Sawinski, yeah. And I think got the coverage team relaxing just a little bit there.
And, you know, as we talked earlier, it's the danger of a squib kick. It gets to them quick. If they field it clean, it's hard to fill your lanes, and there's a hole. If he can find that crease, you see what happens.
And I like a runner that picks it up on the run and is going at full speed instead of trying to dodge somebody.
Exactly.
I think they get more space that way. Nondorf, nowhere to go, and he gets hammered by
Dylan Plant.
Plant's one on him.
Man, he come out, and Nondorf had nowhere to go as Dylan Plant went. Take a look at this. He turns and just snaps him down. And there's sack number 21.5 for Dylan Plant. He just keeps adding to that state leading total.
2nd and 20. Looking over towards number 17, John Marcella.
First time we've called his name tonight.
Yes.
And looked like he got his eyes upfield before he secured the catch.
And you know, when you're trying to make a play, it's so easy to do because you're trying to get as much yardage out of it as you can, but you got to catch that ball clean, get it put away. Looking his way again, Marcella throws one guy off and gets by another one. Ben Stevens kind of shoves him off. That was a great move.
Yeah, good job there. You know, Broderick did a good job of keeping his head up, wrapping his arms, but Marcelo able to shed the tackle there and get back just beyond the original line of scrimmage.
Nondorf, they pick up the pressure, delivers, and they go back towards Marcella again. He'll get the first down.
Right here, this is nice pass there by Nondorf. Great route by Marcella, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And a good job of picking up the blitz on the backside. Taylor again being rushed by Nombush, but nowhere to go once again. Plant is there.
And that's one thing. You cannot hang on to the ball. Watch this as Dylan Plant just uses his speed to go around the outside. Nondorf had nowhere to, he had no clue that Plant was there. And he wraps him up, another sack.
He gets that shoulder around that defender, and then there's nothing to do other than you got a holding.
Yeah.
You know, and that's it. Nombush delivers. Marcella with the catch.
Third down. It looks like about 13 or 14.
And it's been this the whole game. Long third downs for the Trojans. Oh, and nowhere to go. Another sack.
Looks like Alec Burton was in there on that one. Man, he come around there and was able to wrap him up, and Nondorf could not get away. Take a look here. Flying in there and nowhere to go.
Nondorf, the only thing he can do is just hold on to the ball and not turn that thing over.
Yeah, now it's back to 4th and 21 here.
Nondorf throws one up. This one
There's the flag. There it is. Yeah.
Knocked out of bounds, but.
Yeah, that was Carson Waddell, who's made some really good plays tonight, but that one he did not get his head around, and a good call there.
Waddell will bail him out. Take a look again.
Take a look here. Yeah, he just never got his head around to make the play.
Nondorf looking to the sideline for the play. Got trips to his right. Going over to his left, big number 80 goes up and gets it.
Great job there of hauling that ball in.
Kessenbrock.
There, using his height to go up and get that one. And take a look here. Good job by Nondorf throwing this one, putting a lot of air under it. Going after Waddell again. And a great catch.
First down, this one picked off by Ben Stevens, and nobody is going to catch him. He's going to take it all the way back. Pick six, Warriors. And that's putting a nail in the coffin right there.
Yeah, he just sat back and anticipated that. Watch this. Oh. Eyes in the backfield, and once he gets his hands on it, nobody's catching him.
And there was nobody there.
He takes it all the way. Another huge interception return for Danville.
That's not shutting the door, that's slamming it shut. How about the play of that young man here tonight, though? I mean, that's just, he's been a lot of fun to watch. Burton,
yeah.
Stevens,
both
Burton. Of those guys.
Highland, and the
Highland's been, yeah, doing all the little things that you got to do.
Take a look at it here. Stevens just undercuts that route, and is able to take it to the house. Take a look at there.
Got a little pose at the end. They were taking pictures.
That is huge. Puts this game out of reach with 2 minutes and some change left here.
You see the celebration on the sideline.
His team has a lot to be happy about this year and this game. Looking to avenge their regional loss last year.
As we're letting the top of the press box clear out so we can get back around, and that's Nico Sawinski again. Comes flying through there. He shot out of a cannon.
Huge
He's been fun
there
to watch there on these returns, I'll tell you.
Looked like, yeah, it was Jace Heitkamp making the tackle there. Probably a touchdown saving tackle on that one. As said, that was Nico Sawinski on the return. Yeah, he had a nice gash through there. And
he's a senior, 5'10", 170. The handoff this time will go for a couple.
New face in there, Gabriel O'Hara, number 25 for Chatard on the carry there.
Second and 8 now for the Trojans. Once again, on the ground, up the middle, still on his feet. Boy, he's brought down, but he'll get the first down.
Yeah, O'Hara, haven't called his name tonight as he comes into the game. He is a 5'11" senior.
And since we can't communicate to the truck here, only over the top of what you guys are hearing, so it won't be a surprise, but I do believe that we're going to have to sit here and think about it a little bit longer who the player of the game is. As they tell me, don't tell anything yet. Okay.
Danville's going to call a timeout. Looks like Coach Casey Woods is going to get some of his reserves in here to be able to play, as we've got about 1:24 left on the clock, and he calls a timeout to get some of his regulars, some of his seniors out of here, let them get a hand from the crowd, get some hugs down the sideline, and they'll get some of their reserves in, give them some regional experience.
That's a good timeout to make those moves there. Should allow the other side to do the same. And Chatard will just continue to keep it on the ground. I think they know this one is well out of hand, and they're going to let that clock continue to roll. We still have a score. Rebuff still leading West Side 6-3. Ooh, big hit delivered by the running back. How about that?
Yeah, he didn't shy away from contact.
No, he did not. Takes a pop. You got to see the coach on the sidelines. Got to be liking that too. Take a look at some of these guys.
And they pick up the first down there, so they'll reset the chains.
The student section is now lining up. They're going to take the field about as soon as that clock hits 0. He's got some of the Danville Warriors coming in there to making a big play.
Yeah, it looked like Tyler Fiskus there making the tackle, getting in, and Looked like Coach Casey Woods may have got a Gatorade bath there, and I'm guessing that was really cold. Oh, yeah.
My goodness. Yes,
one.
he said. You slow that down. Look at that look on his face.
And there you have it. There's the final score, 38-7.
And there's your regional champs heading out to shake hands. We'll stay right here, kind of watch the action go a little bit. Very close game in the first half. What looked to be, again, one of those games that could just go back and forth, back and forth. You know, with Chatard coming out in that second half, taking that first drive all the way down, and, I mean, just being able to run the ball like they did, and really they never really got that going in the first half. But second half looked like that, hey, maybe we're going to see these guys come back and score right away and got ourselves a tie ball game. But
yeah, and from that point on, Danville just took over and showed why they are such an offensive juggernaut. I mean, once they get going and get guys out in the open, they are tough to stop.
Again, 38-7. Danville, number 3. We see some celebration. You see Coach Woods running over on the side there, wiping that Gatorade off of him. And now they're going to get presented the regional plaque here. We'll see it being hoisted by the team as the nameplate comes off of it. They still got it up there, though. They'll get a few snapshots here, and those high school kids, they're ready to bust out on that field soon. I don't know how much longer they're going to be able to hold them back. Let's take a look at our player of the game tonight, and I'll let you tell them, Mike.
We've got to go with number 84, Ben Stevens. Made a huge catch here with a great touchdown, great catch. And then you're going to see he does it on both sides of the ball. He makes a great read, and there it is, a pickoff, and he's going to take it all the way back and return it, open this game way out of Chatard's reach. And that's why we've selected him as tonight's player of the game.
Our post game is brought to you by Business Phone Solutions. More than a phone system, Endeavor VIP is a hosted, unified communication solution that gives business and the ability to be accessible anytime, anywhere, on any device. Call 1-844-3-HOSTED today to receive a free quote.
Now, Pete, let's take a look at our play of the game here. And this is kind of a different play as they line everybody up to one side and throw back to none other than Jackson Wynn. We called his name all night on defense, and there he is making a catch for a touchdown on 4th down.
And then again, and this was after they lined up once with it, got a penalty, came back and came right back in the same formation and just went ahead and went with it.
Yeah, like we talked, it was one of those plays that they wanted to make sure they got to run, something that most teams don't see, and they ran it to perfection there.
Again, we watch a little bit of the post-game celebration here. We want to thank everybody for coming out here, especially our crew here tonight, our camera guys who have braved the cold weather. I mean, we're in jackets and sock caps up in here, but we know they're cold. But we want a big thank you to all those guys. Wes Wolf down in here, Greg Mash back in the truck. And Mike, it's been great to do a game with you finally.
Yeah, it's been a great experience tonight, great game to watch. It's been fun, and we congratulate the team from Chatard on a great season, and we wish Danville the best of luck going on into semi-state.
38-7 is your final here as we watch Coach Casey Woods celebrate We want to thank you for tuning in. I'm Pete Gashill for Mike Rossick. We'll see you next time.